It is a really good time to be a horror fan. I can't remember the last time we had a horror movie releasing almost every weekend throughout like summer into fall. I can't say I'm excited about every single movie that's coming out. It's only natural that there will be ones I'm not interested in. But I am excited to really put my AMC A-list membership to use. Not an endorsement of any means. Some of these movies were mentioned in the video I did at the end of last year talking about the movies I'm excited about, but at that time we didn't have much info on them and definitely didn't have any trailers about them. So now that we have more info, I'm even more excited about some of these. So some of these will technically be a repeat. And it's only natural we're gonna go in release date order, but coincidentally, the one I'm most excited about happens to be the last one I'll be mentioning. So we have Trap coming out on August 2nd. Trap stars Josh Hartnett as a father who takes his teenage daughter to a concert of her favorite artist, and he realizes the concert is a front for something darker. I am purposefully being so vague, and I'm going to be very selective about what clips I put in from the trailer because the trailer is spoiler city. I am holding out some hope because this is M. Night Shyamalan that there is something else going on, and the reveal in the trailer is maybe a bit of a red herring, or it's only one twist out of many. If not, and the trailer is just straight up what the movie is, I'm gonna be super disappointed. So I'm like balancing here. I am kind of excited. The premise looks pretty cool, and I'm excited to see Josh Hartnett in a horror movie again, but I need there to be more to the movie than what's in that trailer. And this is your warning, if you haven't seen the trailer for this and you don't want it spoiled, tread very carefully. All right, on August 9th, we'll have Cuckoo, which follows Gretchen, played by Hunter Schafer, who reluctantly goes to stay with her father in the German Alps at a resort, and she learns of a shocking secret that concerns her own family. The trailer for this is chilling. I can't think of a single horror trailer that has scared me as badly as this one has. Like, I get goosebumps just thinking about it. I know I'm gonna have to like screen record the trailer to put in this video, and it makes me nervous to watch it again. I also think it was a really well-made trailer since we were just talking about Trap. This one tells you the vibe without giving everything away. What little the trailer shows us, we can see that there is a supernatural element, could be a monster, could be something else, but it is giving body horror. I can see like some folk horror elements in there. I can't wait to see this one. It looks so good. I know I have some homework coming up. You guys might have some homework coming up as well, because on August 16th, Alien Romulus hits theaters. The plot is, as you'd expect, crew goes to space, crew encounters alien, scary shit happens. I'm not gonna lie, this franchise confuses me a little bit, like the timelines and where all the stories fit in with one another. So I'm gonna be doing a lot of revision before this movie comes out. The trailer looks super scary. Fede Alvarez. I like pretty much everything he's done so far. It looks like this movie is a standalone, at least that's what I've seen on the internet. I've also seen that like timeline wise it takes place between the first two original films. If anyone has any other info or different info, maybe I'm wrong, please share in the comments. Next, we have confirmed that Brandy is a vampire or an immortal being of some sort. My Cinderella does not age. And she's also making a comeback to the horror genre. Like, my millennial heart can hardly take it. So on September 6th, I will be right there in the theater to see The Front Room, which is a new A24 horror flick about Belinda, played by Brandy. She's newly pregnant and has to contend with her mother-in-law, who, because of health conditions, has to move in with her. The religious imagery, the classic face-off between daughter-in-law and mother-in-law, the almost like darkly humorous moments that I noticed in that trailer. This has potential to be a total banger. And because of that, I'm also super nervous to see this because I really want it to be good. All right, next one, I'm not as confident about it being good, but am intrigued by the premise nonetheless. Never Let Go comes out on September 27th. And the movie stars Halle Berry. Millennials, how we doing? In a post-apocalyptic tale about a mother and her two sons who cannot leave their house unless connected by a rope. Alexander Aja is not quite hit or miss for me. It's more like just okay or miss for me. But the premise is interesting. It could be good. It has the potential. It could also be super cheesy. But I am really excited to see Halle Berry in this. But like seriously, like real talk for a second. Josh Hartnett, Brandy, Halle Berry. Millennial horror fans, we're so back, y'all. We're so back. All right, next, religious like culty horror is definitely been a big theme lately. Can't imagine why. One of the more blatantly obvious entries is Heretic.
It's pronounced Heretic, you nincompoop.
Which comes out on November 15th and stars Hugh Grant. The lineup this year for new horror movies is bonkers, you guys. Anyways, this one is also put out by A24, who is having a great year as well. This movie follows two missionaries who attempt to convert our guy Hugh, only to discover he is more dangerous than they anticipated. The trailer looks really twisted and kind of Saw-esque. It looks like the missionaries are going to be going through like traps and maybe some puzzles or something. It's just the vibe it's giving. I'm stoked on this one. It looks so good. And finally, wrapping up 2024 for us, and coincidentally, the one I am most excited about. I have not been excited about Christmas time in quite a while. But the teaser trailer for Nosferatu has me fucking feral. This looks so fucking good. I will be at the theater Christmas Day, screaming, crying, throwing up. Nosferatu is my favorite classic horror movie, not only because it's formative for the horror genre and iconic as fuck, but it's also super metal, how influential it ended up being for the genre. And it was essentially just plagiarism. It was a completely unauthorized adaptation. Bram Stoker's wife is rolling in her grave right now. So those are the ones I'm most excited or most intrigued about. You probably noticed there were some certain big ones that are set to come out this year that I didn't mention. And that was deliberate because, well, I'm not that excited about them. Obviously, I will still watch them and review them. It's kind of my job. But let me know, of course, what upcoming horror movies you are looking forward to for the rest of 2024. I make a running playlist every year for all the new horror releases. You can check out reviews for everything that's been released this year. I will drop it here. You can save that playlist because all the movies I just talked about that I will be reviewing will go into this playlist as well. So I will see you later this week with another new movie review. When is this going up? What movie review? Longlegs? Maybe Longlegs. Maybe another new horror movie, depending on when this video was supposed to go. Either way, until then, stay strange. Bye!